privilege and honor to do as such. Y'all see what we getting into. We back at it. Marvel Puzzle Quest continuing the series. And yeah, we got a little bit going on in this particular Marvel Puzzle Quest. We are currently in the Mind season, the Mind Yellow season. So I guess in this particular season, it's going to be a pretty good emphasis on characters that utilize the yellow gems. Granted, I know they started off on the versus mode. They're rocking with Hot Shot right now, which is going to be that it's going to be that Human Torch that y'all working with if y'all doing that versus mode right now. They still have the last of this particular event, the Earth's Mightiest. That's the last of that particular event. That should be going away probably by the conclusion when I get this video up and running to you by tomorrow. That should be up and running by that point in time. You got the new shield that's up right now. So in case y'all curious to see what the new shield is working with, I think you're playing for Bishop. I know they've been running Bishop out there a lot, so I guess you're running for the Bishop if you could get either 75 wins or 2,000 points, whichever comes first. You're playing for Bishop. In the meantime, if you only get to like 48 or so, you can play for that Bullseye. So there's a lot of good things in that one as well. But in the story mode is really what we're looking at right now. We got a team event right now. We're going to get right into it. We're going to be rocking that Galactus Hunters event is what's been popping off as of late. So I'm going to show y'all how I particularly run the Galactus event. So when I run the Galactus event, currently, before I even get that far, shout out to the Black Knights. That is my squad I run with, so shout out to them. We've been doing pretty decently. As y'all well see, we are in round 6 currently, and we still got a couple of days to go, so hopefully we can kind of run the table going forward. We'll see as we go along, but shout out to each and every member of the Black Knights. Appreciate y'all allowing your boy to rock with y'all team, so it's definitely an honor to be with them as well. So how I normally go about it is you gotta roll with Iron Man first and foremost. So I'm gonna definitely roll with my 3-star Iron Man versus my 4-star Iron Man. Even though the 4-star Iron Man is pretty decent, the Iron Man that I have that's a 3-star is actually has higher value and is actually maxed out, so I will get more value off of running a 3-star versus running a 4-star. So that's first and foremost. Then what you want to do is what you kind of want to pair around running Iron Man. So you can kind of pair anybody when it comes down to it with Iron Man, but you definitely want to run with people who are going to run pretty decently. So in this particular instance, I think what I'm going to do to maybe try to speed this up real quick, I think I'm going to go ahead and run with Hawkeye, and I think I also want to run with Captain Marvel and Hawkeye. I think that combination worked out pretty well because getting some value off of the yellows from both fronts would work off well. Really what I'm trying to do is really get some value off of Hawkeye to really get him cooking and spinning with his abilities really quickly. And with Ragnarok there to kind of inadvertently give me some of the blue gems I possibly may need, I think that will work out just as well too. So we'll see how this plays out. Getting good cascade of gems right off top, so the cascade is running pretty well. So I definitely got a good meta like right off top, right with this board. So the meta worked out pretty good, like right off rip. I'm gonna go ahead and recharge fairly quickly. Even though I'm gonna lose 1 in translation, I'm not too worried about that. Really, what I want to do is I'm gonna get maybe some yellows out first and foremost. I was going to run Bola Arrow, but the way that Bola Arrow is going to match up, I don't think it'll work out for me cleanly. Maybe it might. Let's do this. Let's run Bola Arrow first. And yeah, that's going to be in a pretty good position there, and then we'll run because boomerangs as well. So basically, I'm running everything quite literally through Hawkeye currently. I knew that was going to go away. That's kind of the reason why I didn't want to put it up there to begin with, because I thought it was going to get wiped off, and it did, but it's not a huge deal. Now, what I could do is this. I could either go ahead and clip these two and rerun these tiles, the recharge tiles. I can leave them out, but the problem with that I run the risk with leaving them out is that if I leave them out, then the risk that I run is that I'm not going to be able to get them back. So I must basically take it as a loss either way it goes. I'm definitely going to run an explosive arrow out there now. And then what I'll do is go ahead and hopefully they don't take any of the yellows that I have. They took a few reds. It's not a big deal. But I was really seeing if they're going to take any of the yellows, in which they didn't. So now I have the choice of either running one of two things. I can either go back and maybe get the explosive arrow to do some damage, which is not a half bad idea, or I could go ahead and get some more gems cooking. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and recharge one more time, just basically take the play, reset the play up. Go ahead, and I'm not going to drop electric arrow right now because ideally it's going to fall somewhere in these four quadrants, somewhere in this quadrant here, and the likelihood is it'll probably fall where I need it to cascade. So that's why I didn't want to place it yet. So sometimes it's not what you're placing, it's kind of when you're placing it and the timing. And because he had a pretty good cascade behind it where a lot of gems got wiped off, I would have basically lost that ability outright. So really, I'm just going to run out there, run another set of arrows out there, see how it works out. Basically, I'm going to work to see if I can get Ragnarok out of the way first. I think he'll be the one who'll do the most damage between the two. Hopefully, I get some more red gems when these expire. We'll see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play the team up tiles like they said. That wasn't the best play, but I'll run with it. He hit me for about 2 stacks. That's pretty decent amount. But really what I was looking for is to get those red gems cooking, get some more blues cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and keep running those blue, keep running like Hawkeye's abilities out there. Just keep running those blues out there. He's going to run that Sunder. And he's going to throw some more blue gems out there. I mean, I'm not tripping that they keep running those blue gems out there. I kind of predicted that was going to be the case anyway. And they're just going to keep running them out there for me. So, and what I could do here, I could go no good news if I want to, or I could go ahead and run the Sonic Arrow out there. I'm going to run this no good news first. I know it's not going to, help too much, but it will definitely help a little bit. Let's see what we got. Still got a few projectiles I need to kind of deal with right now. So with these projectiles, you see the yellow one, see the black one, see the purple one there. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but I think what I want to do here, I want a Unibeam, I believe. Go ahead and get Ares out the way. I was thinking about maybe going after Rags, but I could just go ahead and get Ares out of the way first. It's not a big deal, because we're at least close enough where I can at least get him out of the way. He's going to Sunder, get some health back. So it'll at least be close. So we're pretty close. I could go and I'll run Unibeam again, but I'm going to run it against Ragnarok as opposed to running it against Ares, even though granted I could get Ares out the way. But I'm going to run it against Ragnarok in this instance. Running against Ragnarok, get him closer to getting out the way, then I can run Ballistic Salvo, and then that should be able to get Ares out of play. So all I'm dealing with is just Ragnarok, and Ragnarok with very little health. So I should be able to get rid of him pretty shortly. Got some free red gems, because when you're playing in a story event, and this team event is still considered a story event, you'll still be able to use a lot of your support, and this is where all your support cards come into play. So if you have your supports functioning, this is the right time to use them. Make sure that you connect your support tiles to the characters that you're going to potentially use in this particular event, because this is probably the best time you'll get the most value out of them outside of just running just like the pure story modes. But in this particular event, it will definitely be worthwhile to definitely get your support tiles cooking. So I have my support tile sitting on Iron Man right now. It's not like a special one, but it does work out to give me some free red gems as needed. So that's working out pretty well. I'm going to go with because boomerangs. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to quickly just go ahead and get them out the way. Go ahead and expire that countdown tile and just go ahead and get them out. So real nice quick, not super duper easy, but it was fairly easy enough considering the composition of team that I had. It wasn't like the greatest of compositions. So we got that composition working pretty well right there. So now you're going to see what I would do when I'm running head up against Galactus. So when I'm running head up against Galactus, really what I want to do is basically utilizing characters that I know can absorb some damage for one, that are probably upkicked when it comes to them being able to have the health, be able to generate the power. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go with my 1-2 combo. I'm gonna go with Wolverine, 4-star Wolverine. I'm gonna go with Iron Fist because he is actually upkicked a little bit, and then you could kind of pick a third from there. Now the one third person I kind of ran in this composition was Luke Cage in this instance, where I could run a multitude of people, but I kind of ran with Luke Cage because at least in the meta in which I was playing earlier, when I was running with the team earlier, is that I was getting a lot of yellows in my particular meta. So I kind of adjusted and ran with characters that had like yellows with the 1-2 combo, because you definitely want to run with the 1-2, because Wolverine, when he's able to get you when he gets all of the black gems, I mean, he could give you 11,000 per gem. You definitely want to consider that for sure. So ideally, the game plan for this one would be make sure you get your purples up and running quickly. That's one, so I could generate black gems and let Wolverine do his thing. That's really what it comes down to. Is really simple. It's not a formula that is like a super special formula. It's nothing like off the walls. It's nothing like tricky. The reason why I'm able to run it with this particular unit, because I so happen to have a champion out Wolverine and a champion out Iron Fist, and being able to have both of those champion out really helps this composition an awful lot. So it will make this a lot easier, even though I don't have a lot of black gems on the board currently. I will likely get a lot more as we go along. But you see how those yellow gems kind of came out, and that was my concern from the very beginning, having a bunch of those yellow gems cooking. And that's the reason why I personally went with Luke Cage in this instance, because at least if they're going to throw those yellow gems out there, I want to make sure I have enough gems so I can give it some value. So with this particular setup here, is that even though I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black gems on the board, I got the same amount of yellow gems on the board. So now I could go a multitude of directions with how I want to start firing off powers. But what I want to do is go ahead and flip the board up, get some more black gems out there, because I would definitely want to make sure we get Wolverine cooking. So he has 6 black gems currently. I could go ahead and run Iron Fist of Kung Lung again, get some more black gems out, and possibly, well, I could do one or two things. But I'm gonna play this play here. I'm gonna make sure I get enough black gems so I could go ahead and fire off this power right here. So basically, the Surgical Strike is going to be the power we're going to fire off. Normally, I believe it's going to play against the blues, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to basically take 15. It's going to be 1,500 per blue. So if you think about that, that's going to be 30, 60, 90. It's going to be about 10k worth of damage off top just using that ability alone. So he's already down to 1,500 right there. Go ahead and spend another set of black gems there. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, but he didn't really hit me for a whole bunch. He hit me for a little bit throughout the whole process, but he wasn't really hitting for anything crazy at all. So you see how the team is relatively unscathed. I could kind of run this team in tandem multiple times if necessary. See how I kind of got him out the way easy. Luke Cage didn't take any damage. Iron Fist took a little bit of damage. Wolverine took a little bit of damage, but nothing that I couldn't, if I needed to run it right back with that same composition, it would work out identically the same way, even with limited health. So that's the reason why I like that particular composition. And because my particular meta has been running with a lot of yellow gems, that's the reason why I've been kind of rocking with that. Let's go ahead and rock another one real fast. Let's go ahead and go with, they got Hulk there, Iron Fist right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run that composition. I'm going to take Luke Cage out of that composition. I'm going to actually run, Black Widow. So maybe I could get some action off of the red. So I'm going to run Black Widow instead. And the reason why I'm running Black Widow, because I haven't had a chance to run Black Widow since I pulled that 5-star cover of Black Widows, which definitely helped out a lot. which puts her ideal. I think she is the highest rated. She is the highest ranking character I have on my squad right now. Is that 5-star Black Widow? I think she's at like 315 or something to that effect. I don't remember the exact numbers, but she is ranked pretty high. And this is my first real time where I can actually run her and see her in action, see if it was going to be beneficial, especially in a team up event, story mode team up event. This is a perfect time to go ahead and try to utilize her. As y'all will see, I have a little bit of action. I could go purple here. I'm going to run with that purple play, not for anything else, because even if they take a few black gems away, I'm dropping those black gems right back on the board. They're going to take those greens right down pipe 9. And took a few black gems away, but I'm going to spin those black gems right back. Go ahead and get a critical for the play. Didn't completely take out Magneto like I thought it was, but I could do a few different things here. I'm going to go ahead and take out this Empress right here, because the Empress play, that's going to run about like 12k. I think it actually would have done a little bit more than that. Then I'm going to go right back to Magneto. And we'll run Magneto right back. And so now I have it down to a manageable amount. And you see that even though I just ran with Iron Fist and I just ran with Wolverine, the only person who I changed in the composition was Black Widow, and who hasn't taken any damage as of yet. The composition worked pretty well. So what I'm going to do here is, if this is still based on greens, I'm just going to go ahead and run this, take it off the greens, get him out the way. Nice, quick, super easy. Like, as quickly as I can, try to run these sets as fast as I can, so I could make sure that you know, I'm not hung up on this, because the characters that you utilize per time is going to change. Like I think it's every 3 to 5 hours they change the composition of the characters that you need to use. So I'm gonna run it exactly the same way. I'm not going to make any changes. You see, Iron Fist. I'm going to run with Black Widow just the same. I'm going to run with Wolverine, Iron Fist. I'm going to run with Black Widow. I'm not going to change the composition. And the reason why is because you notice that even when I ran this, I haven't changed up or used any health packs either. That's the other reason why I kind of like this composition a lot. Because if they're not taking a bunch of damage, and if I could definitely go without using a bunch of health packs in this, it's definitely a plus. And right now, we're running at level 6 and running level 6 fairly cleanly, by the way. So it's not like we're running like, you know, like level 1, level 2, and we're kind of blowing through this pretty easy where, you know, we don't get dotted up. I could definitely get dotted up at this range. You know, level 6, level 7 is where you could definitely start taking some damage. And right now, the composition has not been taking damage whatsoever. So it's been running really, really, really good. Wish I would have gotten some purples though. Purple play would have definitely been more beneficial to me, but it's cool. Not worried about that. I'm going to definitely play for the green. So at least with the greens, I'll at least be able to board shake it. And hopefully with the board shake, I'll be able to get a few more black gems in play. And if I get a few more black gems, that'll be great, because I could go ahead and spin Iron Fist of Kung Lun. But first and foremost, we're going to do X-Force. Got a little bit of help, not much, but I need 3 more. I need 3 more black gems. So I didn't get them outright like I thought I would, but I'm gonna play the black gems now, and then hopefully I could go ahead and get them out of here off the next play. So even if they're playing them off the blue, which I believe they still are, so he's playing them off the blue, this should be able to take them out or close to it. Yep, took them right out with the cascade. It didn't take them out like off the ability, but it did take them out off of the cascade. So that worked out pretty well. So that's how I make my approach when I'm running this event. So y'all see we got a couple of more events. I'm going to definitely bang through those as we go along. But let me let y'all do this. Let me let y'all take a look at the roster. I'm still at 107. I didn't make any roster additions as of yet. I was waiting to do this cover pull session before I made any roster additions. But as y'all well see, y'all saw that Black Widow at 315. Black Widow and Silver Surfer are my highest 2 rated characters. because of the event, the one character that had some run as of late is Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel moved up to 229 because doing this team up event, it allowed me to get a cover to actually push her up. And if the Black Knights are actually able to get all 3 of those covers for Captain Marvel, I will actually be able to champion her out and put her in the same position as Wolverine, which will be phenomenal. So definitely working on making some progress with that. Y'all can see the rest of my 4 stars there. If y'all didn't get a chance to see the last video, didn't make too many major league additions. If y'all unfamiliar, if you never saw the page before, this is my squad. That's my 4 stars right there. I got most of the 3 stars working. I still need 4 left. I got 1 of them in the hole, which is Vision. So if I do get a cover or 2 of Vision, I will definitely get Vision up there, and then I'll have 3 left. And then even with my 2 stars, I still have half of the 2 stars I need to get as well. Shout out to my man E-Hero Clayman, who is actually wanting me to make sure I get all of those. So I'm definitely working to make room to get those. But I need some more coins, man. That's really what it comes down to. I don't want to just blow coins strictly on 2 stars, but I may have to. But I need to get some more coins. So once I get my coins up, I will definitely do that. Let me go back and let y'all know what was in the hole. 4 stars in the hole. Got that Nebula in the hole. I don't know if she's really good or not. So if Nebula is good, let me know. If not, maybe we'll hold off and putting her on or putting them on. But we'll see. Mr. Fantastic is there as well. Not a really big fan of Mr. Fantastic, but I know I got to get him on at some point in time. And then, like I said, I got that Vision in the hole as well. But ideally, what I would want to do is maybe get maybe a couple of 4 stars, maybe get another 5 star. If I get another 5-star pull in this cover pull session, that'd be super duper fire. But we'll see as we go along. I don't know if we'll get any 5 stars this go around, but we do got a little bit to pull. So I got 10 in the post taco vault we need to get into. I got another 6 in the new school taco vault. We'll talk about that. Galactus Hunters, we'll take a look at that as well. I got 3 of those as well. What else do I have? I have 5 in the heroic. I have 19 in the elite, and I got 20 in the standard. So I got a pretty decent amount to get into. So let me go ahead and pull that. So outside of that, how have y'all been? How's y'all week been going? Everything has been cool on my front. You know, yes, had craziness at the job. If I could actually tell y'all all the craziness that happened at the job this week, I definitely would. I can't, because I definitely got to keep that in-house within the job. But yeah, it's been like a whole bunch of craziness that popped off. But besides that, your boy's cool. For my people who do watch on, who is familiar with the situations that happen at the job, just let y'all know your boy's safe. Everybody in the building safe and sound, so everything is good. So just want to let y'all know about that. Once I get word where I can actually let y'all know what actually everything that transpired, I definitely will be able to release that. But currently, because of, you know, we can't release a lot of the stuff that happened in the job as far as, like, you know, major league issues, I can't release it just yet. Once they give us word where we can, we will, alright? But for the people who was there, people's in the building, you know, your boy's safe and sound. I was glad that my team, you know, is safe and sound as well. Outside of that, everything at the home front's been fine as well. Shout out to the missus, shout out to the chickadees, of course. Everybody's doing good. How have y'all been? Hopefully y'all been doing well. Hopefully y'all family and everybody in your connected circles doing well too. How was y'all cover pulls been going? Hopefully y'all cover pulls has been fire. Mine has been decent. If y'all had a chance to see the last cover pull session, I finally got my first 5-star in the 2019 campaign. So I was definitely happy about that. Hopefully we get a chance to double up a little bit later and get another 5-star on the map. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see as we go along. But the cover pulls for me has been pretty decent. Not super duper fire, but pretty fire just the same. But that's all that's been going on. As y'all well see, been pulling a lot of 2-stars out of the standards, which is actually a little bit out of the norm. What's been norm for me has been like 1-stars and then an occasional 3-star has been pulled. But I haven't been pulling a bunch of 2s in the standards. But in this particular go-round, it's been a bunch of 2-stars in the standard pack, which I'm not mad at that, because you definitely want to, you know, definitely the meta would dictate that you will get more ones and twos versus getting like a bunch of ones and a three. So getting a bunch of 2-stars, I'm not even going to even trip off that. I'll take those 2 stars at this juncture because I need to continue to fill out my roster. And one of those ones I'm going to probably add on next. I need to definitely bring back Storm into the roster. So I'm going to definitely give Storm some run, probably more sooner than later. If it's going to be the next 2-star, it'll probably be hers, especially when it comes in for the Deadpool dailies. So as soon as she's up for the Deadpool dailies, I'll probably add her on at that point in time. So that's how y'all saw with those standards. Bunch of 1s, bunch of 2s, not mad at that at all. Let's go ahead and see what we get out of these elite packs. Starting off with another 2-star Storm. We got another 2 stars, 2-star Storm on the first one. So 2-star Storm on one, got the 2-star Wolverine on the next one. What do we got on this one right here? We got another 2-star, 3 2-stars, 2-star Magneto. Haven't got a 3-star yet. We do for a 3-star. We are. Another 2-star. That's a 2-star Thor. Come on, can we get a? Let's get a 3-star. At least get one. Jeez, another 2-star Captain America Steve Rogers version. Bunch of 2s. There go 3-star right there. 3-star Doc Ock. We could definitely utilize that. I could definitely work on championing him out. Another Storm right there. Not mad at that. Another 2-star Bullseye. A lot of 2-stars in the elites. Normally in my elites, I've been a little bit more fire with them 3s at 3-star Scarlet Witch is a good pull. We'll take that. Back-to-back 3s right there. That's more like it. 3-star Blade. That's more like it. That's more of the normal flow. 2s or 3s. 3-star Beast. We'll take that as well. Not mad at that. Back-to-back 3s. Right back with a 2-star Magneto. Good with that, because I could definitely work on getting my Magneto upkick. 3-star Colossus. I don't know if I added Colossus onto my mix. I think I need to. I'm not sure. I think he's one of the last 3 I need to get on. Moonstone. I did add Moonstone on there. For the people who've been following along, I did add Moonstone onto the list. I wasn't happy about putting her on, but I did put her on. Human Torch right there is a good pull there. We got another 2-star Dakin. I got to get Dakin back on as well, because Dakin's actually a pretty good, solid player for the Deadpool dailies. Another Magneto. It's a lot of Magneto pulls. A lot of Magnetos, a lot of Storm pulls. More 2-stars and 3-stars this go round. Normally it's been the opposite way. Normally I get more 3-stars and 2s. But definitely not mad. Ended off with a Hawkeye, so I'm cool with that. We got 5 in the heroics. So, you know, I got a chance of 2-stars, 3-stars, and 4-stars. I would love to get a 4-star out of this one. We're going to start off with a 2-star Human Torch. Not mad. Definitely he'll get some run. Another 2-star back-to-back. Another 2-star Thor. Can we get a 4-star? At least a 3. Another 2-star Human Torch. Another Human Torch again. So we hopscotch with the Human Torch. That's a 3-star right there. We'll definitely take a 3-star for sure coming out of the heroic. 3-star Black Widow's a good pull there. Can we get a back-to-back 3? Another 2-star right there. So 2-star Steve Rogers. So definitely not great, not horrible, but at least we got a 3-star. 1 out of 5 on the 3 stars. Definitely a good look. What else do we got going on? So we have in the Galactus Hunters event, so you got a chance at that legendary coin, which would definitely be good. You got a good chance at Iron Man, Iceman, excuse me. Iceman to be a good look as well, because I need to upkick my Iceman. That'll be great. The cover for Domino, that'll be fire too, because I do have Domino on my squad, so that'll be a fire pull. Winter Soldier wouldn't be bad as well. You got 3 shots at Hulk. You got a shot at Bullseye, shot at Doctor Strange, couple of shots at Wolverine, couple of shots at Punisher, amongst others. So you got a fairly decent shot at some 3 stars. Hopefully we top end a few of these. I haven't been top ending much as of late. I've been kind of bottom ending. And for people who haven't been following along, what I mean by bottom ends is stuff that will be like 1 stars and 2 stars, like you see with a 2-star Storm. Top ending will be 3-star rated or better, so 3-star and 4-star. But I'm normally been bottom ending these things. Like even my Taco Vaults, I've been like bottom ending a lot of Taco Vault pulls. Haven't really been top ending much. So, but I did top end that one. I'll definitely take a Doctor Strange on the top end pull. So I'm definitely glad I at least got 1 top end pull. I'll be really happy if I got like a Domino or a Iceman. But I'll definitely take that Doctor Strange for sure. What do we got there? Definitely top end with a Hulk too. So 2 top end pulls out there. So definitely a better session of those than I did the first go round. Now on this one, you got the Hulk, 4-star Hulk, 4-star Nightcrawler. You got that another legendary token in play, 1,000 coins. I would definitely take 1,000 coins, believe it or not. I got Steve Rogers there, 3-star Steve Rogers. You got Sentry, who I need to add on. Punisher, which would be good. Blade is good. Wolverine's in there. Elektra, another free shot at Punisher is there as well. Loki, Gambit, Doc Ock, amongst others. 2 shots at Daken, the 3-star Daken. So definitely not bad. I got 6 cracks at it right now. So we're definitely going to get in and see if we could get anything on the top end in our Taco Vault, in which we haven't been getting much love on that, but a little bit. Start off with a Moonstone there, 2-star Moonstone. Definitely not bad because she's on my team, so I definitely need to push her to at least get her champion out. So if I don't do anything else, she definitely got to get some champion runs. So might as well try to work with her. 2-star Wolverine, 2 bottom end pulls back to back. Can't be mad because that's typically what the Taco Vault's going to give you 9 times out of 10. Now the next pull right here. So the next pull we got is going to be some ISO 8. And as y'all well see, and I actually used some ISO 8, I still got 2.1 million. I did have 2.2 before I had to spend some on Captain Marvel, but still 2.1 is still a lot. Back to another storm right there. So I got 2 storms out of the Taco Vault there. A lot of storm. So like I said, definitely going to get more run more sooner than later. But can we get 1 in the top end pool? That's what I would want. Can I get 1? Punisher will work. Yeah, at least we got 1 in the top end. So that's cool. I could definitely take that Punisher. Definitely a very, very good pull there. And 1 more. Let's see what we got in the Taco Vault. Can we get that? Can we get that legendary token? Let's get that legendary token. I haven't pulled that in a long time. Got a Black Widow, 2-star Black Widow. Not mad. Not mad. I really can't even be mad at that because that's typically what you pull in the bottom end. I got 10 in the post vault, and I don't even remember what was in the post vault. But hopefully out of this we get some coins. That's really what I would like. If I could get some coins, that would be really good. Because I would definitely be able to advance my roster. But a 3-star Hulk is definitely not a bad pull. Again, top end pull out of the Taco Vault. We could definitely take that. We'll take that, especially if we're going post Taco Vault. That's actually really, really, really good. Some more ISO 8. We got a 1,000? 500 ISO 8. So not bad, not bad. We started off with a top end. Hopefully we get another top end pull back to back. Hopefully, not necessarily back to back, but back in the same session. Some more ISO 8 there. 1,500 ISO 8, which is better than most. So not bad. That would be considered in the top end, believe it or not. But ISO 8 is ISO 8. I mean, you definitely need it. Human Torch. Definitely got Human Torches. I definitely have to upkick him. We'll go ahead and see the progression in a moment. But let's see. Can we get another 3 or 4-star out of here? Can we get that, or at least some coins? Another storm. A lot of storms has go around. This has been like the session for storm in this cover pull session. Let's see what we got here. Next one up, I think, how many do I have left? I got 4, maybe 5 or 4 more left. 4 more after this one. Another ISO 8, another set of ISO 8. That's going to be another 500 there. Got 4 more to go. Let's get 1 more. At least 1 more top end pull be really, 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 really good. And there we go. We got a hood. I'm not mad. That's a top end pull. We'll definitely take that. That's really good coming post. So we got 2 top end pulls coming post, so I could definitely work with that. I would love to get some coins. Can we get some coins? Some more ISO 8. ISO 8, we got another 500 worth of ISO 8. 2 more. We got 2 more. Hopefully we'll get some coins. Can we get some coins? Can we get some coins? Can we get some coins? Got more ISO 8. More ISO 8. I'm not even mad. Another 500 worth of ISO 8. Last one. Last one. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we could get 1 more top end pull. ISO, not ISO 8, top end. Isolate. I said it. I shouldn't have said it, man. Shouldn't have said it. I said isolate before it even popped out, but this came through with 500 isolate. So let me go ahead and break this down real fast. Let's go ahead and run the 2 stars first. We got Human Torch. We need the up kick. He is going to move up a bunch, probably. I know we pulled a few of his covers. We got a heroic token. He's up to 123, so we're good there. Wolverine's going to move up a little bit as well. 136. 136 is about right for Wolverine. And then Moonstone will move up a little bit. Move up to, let's see, 101? 101 for a Moonstone, okay. And then we got one for Steve Rogers, 105. 106. 106 is not bad. I'm not even mad at that. And then we got Captain Marvel. She'll move up to 111. And so we got another heroic token. So we're gonna get some free pulls. And then we'll get some command points as well. So Magneto's gonna move up a little bit too. He'll move up to 106. 106 for Magneto's definitely good there. And yes, we got a lot of Storm sitting there. So I think she'll be the next one is up. Let's go ahead and move these 3 stars along as well. 3 stars are gonna get 191 for the Hood. Give me 3 command points. Hulk, we did pull a couple of Hulks in this mix. We did pull a couple of Hulks. He's at 199. Did pull a few of them. One Punisher there puts him at 193. And then we got a Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange will move up to 204. Making good progress there. Black Widow is going to give me 3 command points at 203. Let's go ahead and train. I did have Colossus on there already, so we'll train him up so he'll get a little bit of push. Beast is going to get up kicked to 191, give us some command points as well. Blade will move up a little bit too. He's going to move up to 202. The next one gives us 3 command points. Scarlet Witch is going to move up. She'll move up to 202 as well. Next one of hers to give us 3 command points. And then we got to train that Doc Ock. Give him a little bit of push. So not bad there. Did we get any 4s? We still got the same 2 4-stars. So we're definitely not bad. Not bad at all, but we gotta go ahead and get those other 2 heroics. So we're gonna go ahead and work those and get those 2 heroic pulls out the way. Hopefully we get a 3-star or 4-star out of those as well. Let's go ahead and pull those to see what we got. 3-star out for those. That's definitely a good look. Cyclops, which doubles up into Storm. That's cool. Nice little double up. Needed that. Let's get another 3. Now I got a 2-star there. 2-star Dakin. And definitely got to work to get Dakin on as well. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to pull. Should we pull 2? Yeah, we're going to pull 2. We'll pull 2 classics. 2 classics. Hopefully we get a 5. We get a 4-star, so I'm not mad. Hopefully we get a 4-star that doubles. We haven't had a 4-star that double up in a while. Let's see what 4-star we got. War Machine, which is not actually on my squad yet. Had him on my squad, took him off. Had him on my squad again, took him off. So let's go ahead and pull. Let's pull one more. We'll pull one more. That's the 5-star we were looking for. There we go. 5-star right there. So we did wind up back-to-back 5-starring. That's very good. Thank you, D3. We appreciate you for the 5 stars, back-to-back 5 stars in two successful cover pulls. Like that a lot. What 5-star did we get? Daredevil 5-star. That's actually good because I think he actually links into Daredevil that I already have. So I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Might as well go one more. We pull 1 5-star. Can we double up and get 2? Can we go 2 for 2 on a 5-star? Back-to-back 5 stars. We'll definitely take that. That's the reason why I want to go back into it and get one more crack at it. The back-to-back 5 stars, I'm not mad at that at all. So Daredevil was the first one. What's the second one? Green Goblin is the second one. I'm not mad at that at all. Back-to-back 5 stars, definitely a good look. So definitely a fire cover pull session. Definitely could actually use Green Goblin to give him some run, and I could actually use that Daredevil. He's gonna get some run as well. So I had both of those, so that actually worked out really well. Let me go ahead and add that Cyclops on and give me 3 command points, move him up to 215. then I'm going to go ahead and get that Storm up kick. She's at 213, so they're actually moving along just well. So, yeah, that's actually working pretty good. Love that cover full session. Definitely excited about the back-to-back 5 stars. Definitely a good look. But besides that, family, this is my time, y'all. So let me go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. True Indeed, of course. Y'all know who I represent. It's the Holy Circle Gaming. Like always, God above everything. Till the next time, family, we'll do it again soon. Salute.